some kindling. And he brought us down some more timber ready for this afternoon. Kind of getting in a bit of a routine now. If I can just get all the deliveries done in the morning, at least we've got an afternoon on processing. Traffic doesn't seem as bad in the morning as in the afternoon, so let's get it done. Well, the pile is depleting. We're just taking off this face, keep going back, and then we'll start that way. Logs have dried out really nicely. I'm very happy. It's amazing what these vented bags can do, and you know, an airy barn. It's got good airflow throughout, so really happy. But it's not a nice feeling, like eating into stock already. It's crazy. But next year, we're going to jump on it in January, February if we have time and it's dry enough, because the wood physically has to be dry to go in these vented bags. I find if you are processing on a wet day, you're just putting it behind straight away. So if you're processing on a dry day, it's fine. Get it in the shed and leave it. So as I say, we're going to try and get on it early next year and try and fill the shed completely up, around 1,200 bags, and then even try and put something in the shed back at home as well. So 6 bags on, kindling there. Ready to go into town, Woody. Lovely. Off we go. Whoa! Well guys, it's certainly a hot one. We've just loaded back up again. We only need one more bag today, but whenever I come up here now, I'm going to fill up full, and then I've always got some stock back at my place. And if there just needs 2 or 3 down the road or something, I don't have to come up here to then go back down again. So it's certainly a warm one. We'll go back, grab another net of kindling, and go out on this delivery. And we'll process this afternoon. This is perfect drying weather if we can get it in cages outside. Welcome back, guys. It's a hot one. It's about 30 degrees C. We're still making long logs. Super hot day, kilns are on. We're delivering this morning, and we're just processing at the moment, trying to get as much out in the sun as possible, a bit of free drying. Big timber. We'll start using these cages up make lines. I don't know how many days or how many weeks it's going to take us. Shouldn't take too long, really. Again, guys, if you have the decent timber, you know, and you have a good day at it, no deliveries, all these things come into play and disturb the day. If you have a good day just processing, you probably get 40 cages done. So going by that, we could get it done in a week, but I don't think we will. There's always stuff to do. But stay tuned, I'll see you tomorrow, which will only be a few seconds for you guys. Why don't you guys hit the thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Well, you guys are always asking for the good and the bad. The rotator has been bent. It's not going to be a problem. It's bent just here, on that one and that one. You can see where the paint is buckled, flaked off at the back. So its weakest point is here and here. And it's just been hit on the edge of the container. So what I've done is taken the forks off, leant it up against the barn to reduce the kind of pull on the rotator bearing itself. So we've got a pretty immovable object and a heavy forklift, and I'm hoping I can put a chain or a strap around here now and pull the digger. It hasn't got to go much, it's probably only got to go half an inch right at the end, but it's got quite a bend to it, and all, so when you rotate it now it does hit the ram, so just need to get that right and then we'll be fine again. More bent at the bottom than it is, it's hard to convey on camera, but I don't want to put any pull through the bearing itself. So if you lean it up against the barn like this and you're pulling here, it's actually pushing the bearing into the machine, where if you were just pulling on the rotator itself, you'll be trying to pull the bearing apart, you'll be trying to bend that in. So this is the best kind of bet. That's where it needs to bend, that's where it needs to bend. So I'll just pull from here and fingers crossed it will bend back fine, and then we'll be away again. Might just need to adjust some of these bolts just because it was slopping around a lot. These things happen, it's not a problem. Maybe that's a disadvantage of the container, it does get a bit tight and the ramp up into it isn't great either. So but we should get this fixed, I'm pretty confident. Just recognised it because the fork, instead of being parallel with the machine, it was kind of towing out, and then that's what kind of showed me that it was slightly bent. So anyway, we'll get it fixed. Take two.
Keep going. It's moving, but it's going to come back. Yeah, just keep a little bit more. Right, release it, Archie. Yeah, it's gone right back.
got to take off 2 bags. I only need 5 for this delivery. Need to put 4 kindling on. And I'd like to just grind off. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm gonna grind off that lip slightly, but I'll leave it for today. Just get these 2 bags off the top. Don't think it's gonna rain. The old grafter's doing a regen now. Smells a bit funky, always does. So we'll leave that on now. When I was out and about, low oil light came on. And I thought, oh bugger. And then stopped for fuel, grabbed some very expensive oil because it's in a petrol station. Turned it back on and it had gone out, but when that, oh, it's just finished the regen. I'll let that cool down a bit. I'll turn it off and I'll just check the oil. I've got some oil now. I'll check it because we've got to go out and have delivery in a minute. But I hope you guys enjoying the videos. Let me know what else you want to see. I mean, there's obviously lots going on, but there's only so much processing you can see, I think, unless you want to just keep watching it. Let me know in the comments. I don't want to bore you guys. That's finished its regen now. I forgot how you do this. Ah, safety switch, latch. There we go. So can I go up now? Ah, that one. Another one. Okay. It looks fine. No, it's not fine. Oil needed. Wasn't getting warm at all. That must mean we got a leak. That's not ideal. You have to really keep an eye on that. Hope this stuff's going to be alright. 10W40 for diesel and gasoline engines. I suppose any oil's better than no oil, I'd have said. I will give this a service before we properly kick off the winter. Don't know how much to put in. Try that first. Wasn't getting warm at all, so right, so it is come up on the thing now, so it was low, but it's not dry. I've got some more oil. A bit worrying though. I'll give that a quick run. Coolant level's fine. I'll leave that to sit for a minute. I'll test it again, but I do have some more oil. I'm glad I found the problem, but I just don't know how long it's been like that, you know? I think we're going to need a lot more. Weird. How weird. Cool. What a day it has been, guys. Super hot. Well, for us it is 33 degrees and it's extremely humid. I did deliveries this morning, as you would have seen. We have changed the 400 back to the 25 centimeter setting. And he's been doing kindling. He's been doing really well. I'll show you that now. I'm going to go early in the morning on a delivery, get it over and done with before the day starts, and then we can have a good day's processing, because I've only got one other delivery tomorrow and it's local. As you can see, the sawdust trailer's back. You might have not seen that before actually, but anyway, local farmer brings down a big trailer and we fill it with sawdust and he takes it away for his cows. Works really well. Kiln's flat out. We've got 280 nets here. Long time customer. He's been buying kindling off me since I had the first kindling machine, so really appreciate the business there as well. He normally takes around 1,500 a year, so it's only a small percent of what he's having, but we are working through it. The red nets, they're already sold, he's just got to pick them up. There's not a lot here that isn't spoken for, if I'm honest. Friday is a big delivery day for me. Got a lot going out on Friday. I think we've got 16 bags going out, something like that anyway. So big delivery day. I bought back some more seasoned when I was there anyway. If I'm there anyway, I'm going to load up, bring back what I can. And we've got some more over there as well as kiln dried. So we've got all our orders ready. Like I said, the kiln is on. Just trying to. I've put all the air. I've changed the. I've turned the diverter valves. This stuff here was part seasoned. Well, seasoned cord, so it didn't need long, and it had heat for I think 3 or 4 days, and it's very nearly there. But I don't need that until Friday. This stuff I need as soon as possible. I'm hoping I can bag some of this up tomorrow. It's looking pretty close. Some wet kindling there that we're just whapping in for a day. That will soon dry out. I can still feel it's quite humid in there, but it's also humid out here, so all the air from that burner is pumping into one container, just trying to get that finished. And we'll bag up some barrow bags for the restaurant trade tomorrow, and then I'll flick the air back over to this, give it another day, because it is honestly there. I tested it, it's sitting around 24, 25 in the middle. Just needs another zap. I find the cooling and the heating process actually does quite well. If you open the doors, keep the fans on for a few hours, try and cool down the logs pretty quickly, and then zap them again, it seems to do some funny trick where it just works pretty well. But I mean, they're probably already there. A lot of people would sell them like they are, but I am going to put them on for another day. So it's all going well. Like I said, it was super hot today. I actually went away, had dinner, and then came back just to load up and do a few other things, clean up.